the Zerg player. So we'll see what happens. The Orange is getting his robotics facility, and he's telling him
Bust.
he's telling him to
There's a
bust.
bust.
He's freaking out. All right. Well, and we see a Hydra den. I don't know if that's a really good response to the.
As well as a Spire coming.
Yeah, the Spire for him. So we're just seeing.
I'm not seeing a lot of pressure coming from the south side. We do have a medevac drop going down, but what's going to happen with the south wall? Those banelings are moving in. Looks like he spent a lot of banelings though.
And here comes the drop. The Overlords are going to see it, but I don't know if they can really do much about it.
There goes the drop. That queen is toast.
And those Evo chambers might go down before the upgrades. I would focus down those Evo chambers if I was him.
He needs to either focus on something here. Looks like we do have some reinforcements coming from Teal here. That hatchery does go down though.
And he did not take out the Evo chambers. That will let him get the upgrades.
He's going to force down this Nexus as well though. Forces a cancellation. Zerglings are moving in, but that's a very nice concave.
Excellent micro coming from a Trilobyte saying excellent micro.
It's time to get out of there.
Does he save? He saves all but one Marine. That's pretty good. I would say this is a pretty cost-effective drop.
This is being a very effective.
Playing MMA style, but if you look at his minerals, he's microing so much he can't really stay on top of his macros.
He's doing pretty good with his minerals.
Oh, who was that then?
That was Jingo or whatever his name is not doing well with the fall of that hatchery. He's going to go ahead and snipe down this tech tree. Looks like we're going to have a bust here.
Oh, we have a big competition.
Big
what are we going to
push
see?
coming
What
from
are we
the
gonna
south.
See? Nice
Major blink going in, but it blinks right into a bunch of roaches. Those stalkers are toast. The Marauders are stuck on the outside.
Though this is not looking good for the north.
North side is losing a lot of units here. They have
nice force fields going down. They're going to have to retreat. I don't think that was really smart of them to go do that because they had the other team had the high ground and they decided to go in for an attack. So I don't know how effective
looks like
you can really be.
North side is going to get cleaned up pretty well here.
And as you can see, north side did have a slightly bigger force than south, but knowing that south had that high ground
as well as
and that tight
choke tank line.
Yeah.
We still have a couple medevacs full of Marines down here. Looks like Jingo is trying to rebuild his Spire.
That was a pretty good drop.
Yeah, it was very aggressive, very well done.
Oh, the Evo chambers are bleeding, so let's see.
Got that Spire in the last bit of creep before the creep died. Looks like these drops might be coming back in, but those stalkers are going to go ahead and shoo them away. Looks like we had an attempted expansion coming down here for Jingo again, but it was knocked out of the way by Arbiter here.
And we see
Living, my apologies.
We see a fusion. Is that a fusion core going down for yellow? Right? What is that? That's an armory. I don't know my buildings.
We have a very well hidden proxy pylon by our Arbiter, but at this point in the game, I don't know if that's going to be very effective.
If yellow could keep up the we call it the expansion denials, then that would be really good. He's telling him to focus down the Spire.
Coming in.
Nice pickup from the drop. So, oh, what is he doing? He's suiciding it. Oh, he got mutas coming in.
Mutalisks are gonna take out that medevac, no problem. And there goes the last of that Marine push. We do have some counter aggression going from Fall of Living here against that north side, but that wall is going to be very hard to breach.
But now we are in opposite positions. The north does have the upwards position. They will not be able to.
Does take down a barracks though, with that force field to prevent from anyone moving out without lifting any of these.
That was a well-placed force field.
Those tanks are quite an intimidating figure though.
Yellow's getting impatient, wanting to attack, and Trilobyte calmly
wants to bide his time. We have a large force from Trilobyte taking the high ground while Jenga Prime takes the low ground here in the middle. He needs to move just a little farther forward and take out that pylon though.
This game, everyone has equal map presence. They all have good map vision. So
you have another. It looks like we're taking out the rocks here. You're going to go for a sneak attack through the back.
Either sneak attack or hidden expansion over there somewhere. So we'll see what we get over there.
Just a bunch of overlords hiding out in the corner.
A little overlord party going on.
We have this expansion from Arbiter back up and running. A flock of mutalisks are going to come in and just get torn to shreds by the Hydralisks sitting here.
Oh,
or
And
just
he just
fly
takes
away.
out, what was that one he just took out?
Took out one and kind of hurt another.
So he's going to go straight for the mineral lines. If he can do some good mineral harassment. Oh, he's just scouting the islands, which is good. So, oh, and they're going to go for an attack behind. But Trilobyte does see it.
They do notice this. So yellow is pulling everything back here. And that is a lot of Marines. Looks like they're not going to break these walls down.
And it looks like Trilobyte is taking his whole force over. That is a big army he has there.
Yeah, it is. What's he at? 181 out of 200 versus his teammate.
4,500 minerals.
184 out of... Looks like we had a...
Oh.
How'd he get up there?
Blink.
Must have blinked. But we have one orbital
That was a
command
nice...
almost already down. This flock of this pack of stalkers is going to be in trouble, though, if they don't get out of there fairly quickly.
The flock of stalkers are dying. And move out, he's saying. Trilobyte's saying move out.
Time to attack.
See a good push. Let's see what happens. Yellow is moving out. He's moving back, actually.
Jingo here is stuck to pretty much harassment with just a handful of Mutalisks and some Zerglings.
Oh, look at that. Trilobyte is getting Broodlords. Do we already see Corruptors on the field? I do not know. Let's see units.
No
He
Corruptors
does not have...
yet.
Oh, he has
He
two
has
Corruptors.
2 Corruptors.
So we'll see those become Broodlords pretty soon.
We have a Robo Bay coming down for Arbiter, but it's a little late in the game for this, to be honest.
And what's he going to get out of that? He's just getting Immortals, so... not bad play, but...
We have an
is
excellent
pretty late.
siege position here.
Good siege position on top, too, so... Oh, this will
Looks
be
like we're going to go for a drop here and force them to split.
Sure.
We do have these back rocks look like they might be going down here.
But I think red should be over there to defend instead of at the rocks. And here we go.
You have a
nice blinks inside.
These things
we got
are dying really fast.
He is focusing down the tanks, which is really good.
There goes one barracks. The tanks are starting to go down.
And
Tanks are down.
They're just going through there. They're just...
And it looks like the south side has breached this wall.
Do we see the Broodlords come in? Does he have Broodlords yet, or are there still Corruptors?
Still Corruptors.
Still Corruptors.
Do have a lot of Mutalisks and a lot of Marines here. Those Mutalisks aren't going to be very helpful in that situation.
Finally getting Colossus. He should have got those a while back instead of being tunneled into stay as Stalkers. So one thing I see in team games, people kind of play it as a mono battle. They always pick their one favorite unit.
Yeah, this is a sweep. There's so many Marines right there with Hydralisk and Medevac support. Man, those things are toast.
And we still see Corruptors coming out.
Arbiter calls the
Trilobyte.
GG and leaves the game. Do have some additional harassment with a couple mules here.
And there's the GG for all of them. I think Yellow pretty much...
Yellow
pretty much, I think, almost carried that team earlier, doing all those drops, denying 2 expansions.
He caused initial harassment, which let his team pull ahead for certain.
Yeah, so that was really good drops.
Anyway, this has been Phobos
and Gent.
Thank you for joining us. If you have your own replay, please send it to BronzeLeaguePerspective at hotmail.com.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good day.
Workforces are hard. I'm looking up and down the...
Yeah.
That list. I'm like, Greg, what's going on? What's going on?